Alright, YouTube, I'm gonna talk to y'all for a minute. My name's Dylan. I got inspired to make a YouTube channel in the strangest way. Pretty much because I had somebody tell me that I couldn't. And throughout my entire life, I've always excelled at everything that I put my mind to. Everything. Whether good or bad. I always got to take things to the next level. I don't know what it is about me. But whether I'm making sandwiches at Firehouse Subs, my first job, to serving tables, to doing drugs, to committing crimes, I always got to take it to the next level for some reason. Throughout my early 20s, I'm 32 now, I was in and out of trouble. I've been in and out of jail, on and off drugs, had a heavy addiction problem. Up until about 6 years ago, I got in some real fucking trouble. I was facing 15 to life in prison. And it scared the shit out of me because I was worried that I was gonna get taken away from my son. I got a 14-year-old son. That boy's my world, and I would do anything for him. And for those of you who have struggled with addiction, you know that even though no matter how much you love somebody, that drug always comes first. That high, that feeling, it always comes first. No matter how much you want to put it behind you, no matter how much you want to prioritize other things, you just can't. So, one day, I was breaking into cars, getting everything worth of value, just to try to come up with enough of something to get what I needed. I probably broke into 80-something cars that night. They said that there was 120-something calls about auto break-ins in the area, but I only got charged with about 8 of them. And then the next day I went and tried to sell something to an acquaintance of mine. I wouldn't even say a friend. It was just somebody I was selling drugs to. And he didn't want anything that I had. But he told me to come back in a couple hours because he had to go to the chiropractor. So I knew he was going to be gone for a minute. So, what my drug addict mind fucking thinks of, the first thing I think of is a lick. I'm going to go hit a lick on this motherfucker. So I go over to his house. Broad daylight, 12 o'clock in the afternoon. And I kick his door in. And I'm just going through the house. Man, I'm plugging my phone up in the wall to charge that bitch. I'm in the refrigerator getting food and drinks. I'm rummaging through everything he's got. And then I finally get to his closet, and he's got about 15 rifles. Assault rifles, regular rifles, shotguns, fucking handgun. He's got everything. So I take all the guns and I wrap them up in his comforter on his bed, and I brought them outside and I stashed them in the bushes. I took the good one. To go sell that shit so that I could get something. And I'll get a little bit more into this story on another video, because it's actually a pretty funny story now that I look back at it. But the main reason I'm telling you this is because I got caught up, got in trouble, was locked up with 24 different charges, and I was facing 15 years to life for first-degree burglary. And I was given a chance at drug court. I thought I was going to prison. So I got out of jail before I even figured out that I was going to get drug court. I was on house arrest for 8 months after being locked up for 3 months with no bond. And they offered me drug court. I accepted. I went into the program. I wasn't taking it very seriously in the beginning. I was trying to finesse the drug tests, even though they sit there and watch you. You know, I had a little rig set up so that I could use fake pee. And I ended up getting caught up. And they locked my ass up. I was in there for about 30 days, and I got back out. I was facing, they put, I want to say like 40 years over my head. So I would have been in prison a long time. So I was like, man, I need to get my shit together. I finally started taking it serious. And when I started taking it seriously, I just started noticing so many positive changes in my life. Things just started to fall into place that I never thought would even be possible at the point that I was in my life. I never thought I'd be able to be a productive member of society again. I thought I was gone, but I knew I wanted to change. So I turned an 18-month program in drug court into a 2.5-year program because I fucked up a couple times and got set back. But I eventually made it out. And you can too. It takes time. The hardest part about addiction is obviously the very beginning. The withdrawals are crazy. Especially with the type of shit I was doing. And they're so bad that you just give up. And you can't force yourself to go through it. It took me going to jail and being forced, not having anything, to actually quit. And even after I got out and got on house arrest, I started getting high again. Until I got to drug court. It's a really good program. A really good program. They give you about 3 to 4 drug tests a week, random. So if you try getting high, you will get caught eventually. But anyways, I started seeing a lot of positive changes in my life, and with the type of person that I am, it just made me want to keep going harder and going harder. And it's like I said, I always excelled at everything I always did in life. So I just started working hard on recovery and being better. And a lot of good things started happening for me. You know, it was crazy. You know, I got a new car, brand new. Got my credit up, got my own spot, got custody of my son, starting up a business. I got money. I got savings. I don't struggle. And the reason I made this YouTube is because I got a story to tell. A pretty wild story that I think a lot of people out there need to hear, because I think a lot of people can relate. And ever since I was little, I always had a really good heart. I was always the type of person to, you know, give you the shirt off my back if you needed it. And a lot of people took my kindness for weakness a lot of times, and I got screwed over a lot of times. But I never gave up. I never stopped. I'm still that same person. I may be a little bit more hardened, and I've learned a lot of lessons, but it's made me the man that I am today. And I guess my real dream, my real goal in life is to make a difference, to be somebody. I want to make a difference in this world. I want to change people's lives. I want to help people. So here I am. I'm starting up this YouTube account so that I can help people. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stay positive. I'm gonna post as many fucking times as it takes. And I'm not gonna give up. Because eventually, something's gonna stick. And then I'll be able to look back and show people, show all of my people in recovery, show all the recovering addicts, all the drug addicts, just anybody going through some shit, that if you put your fucking head down and you stay persistent and you stay consistent and stay motivated and just keep on pushing through and never give up, you will fucking make it. And I'm not a millionaire or nothing like that. I'm not rich. I make decent money. But I'm successful. And my success is only continuing to grow. And it's only going to continue to grow. So I want y'all to follow me on my journey, so that one day we can look back and be like, damn, look where he came from. I can do it too. You can do it too. I know you can, because I can. And I did. And I was as low as they come. I was a piece of shit. I was nothing. I was scum. I was 140 pounds soaking fucking 45 pounds soaking wet. Locked up. Now I'm in the gym every day. 190 pounds. Solid. And I live a good life. I got custody of my son. And I just want to be able to give him a good life. So, for anybody who's watching this video, I know it's 16 minutes long, and who wants to listen to a fucking nobody rant for 20 minutes on a YouTube video? But I think if you do, we can chat, we can talk back and forth, and maybe I can help some people. So what I really want is for y'all to subscribe so that I can get 50 followers, 50 subscribers, so that I can go live and I can start interacting with people and networking and telling my story. Because I think that I can relate with a lot of people, and I think I can help a lot of people, and that's what I want to do. So please subscribe to my channel. It's brand new. I just made it, and I'm gonna keep posting until something happens. I appreciate it, guys. See you later.